Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I just wanted to talk about something here on YouTube that just recently happened. And honestly, this seems to be going on a lot around YouTube more recently, because I keep seeing creators get essentially falsely striked by big corporate companies here on YouTube. And the one I wanted to talk about today is Super Bam. But before we continue on to the rest of the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because according to YouTube Studio, only 4% of you guys are subscribed, and I'm also trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That's my goal for this year, 2021. So if you were to subscribe to the channel, it means a lot to me. And let's get back to the video. So on Tuesday at around 5 p.m. Eastern time, I got this email from YouTube, and apparently I got a copyright claim. Well, actually 3 to be specific, because I went to the video and there were actually 3 claims, and they were all false, actually, surprisingly. Like at that moment, I was so confused. I was going to dispute them, and then I got Twitter notifications from Decept and actually other creators who were complaining about the same thing. My claims were from a company called Sound Valid Limited, and their claims were from a company called Super Bam, which I personally have never heard of these companies before. Which I just want to say this now, these live streams and videos that we have uploaded were all from the past. Like, I'm pretty sure this live stream was like from 1 or 2 years ago, and with my live streams, these were actually private, so that means it was a content ID system. And with Decept's video and the other creators' videos, they seem to be public videos from a long time ago. So I'm not sure if they were manual claims or if they were content ID claims, but I'm pretty sure it was content ID claims, because content ID is honestly the worst system YouTube has on their website at the moment. Which, if you guys don't know what content ID is essentially the machine learning robot on YouTube that essentially will go around and scan your content to see if there's any copyrighted material in it. And most of the time, it honestly just does a horrible job of analyzing the content for copyrighted content, because many times in my videos I've been falsely claimed by multiple companies, and then I would dispute them, and then they would literally take them down because it was so wrong. And this was because of the content ID. Like, we could get into the manual claims section, but to be honest, I don't even know if I want to talk about manual claims, because essentially with manual claims, it's like anyone can submit a copyright takedown notice, where essentially they can just take down your video or monetize your video. And most of the time it's used more for abusing the copyright system than actually helping the copyright system on YouTube, because people will just randomly go on there and false strike people, and it seems like YouTube just doesn't care about like making sure that people don't abuse the copyright takedown form. So essentially you can just go on there and take down anyone's video, and then YouTube's just not gonna care, at least to the most certain extent, because I'm pretty sure sometimes they'll be able to find some people who abuse the copyright system, especially if it gets reported to YouTube, but that's only sometimes. But honestly, if you're gonna abuse the copyright system just like that and submitting a copyright takedown request, I just want to remind you that when you file one of these, you have to essentially put in like all of your personal information, because if somebody tries to counter this, they can actually sue you and take you to court. So it's honestly a serious legal matter when you file one of these, regardless if you're just doing it to false strike someone or not, because they'll literally, if they want to, take you to court, and it's not really the best thing to do. And even if you get away with this and then YouTube finds out about it, your channel is gonna get taken down, your Google account's probably gonna get banned. So honestly, if I were you, I'd just stay away from that form, because nothing good is gonna happen from it if you decide to abuse the system. But that's essentially what a manual claim is. But also, I just wanted to take a look at this claim that Decept got, because he posted this picture on Twitter of the claim, and I just thought it was weird, because I'm looking through it, right? And it shows the details, like the video title and the copyrighted content and the who claimed it essentially. But the video title was "Mr. Beast is getting canceled over this," and then the copyrighted content was "I sexually identify as an attacked helicopter," and it was claimed by Super Bam Incorporated. And let me just let you know this now, this is not a claim where they would take the money away from you from your video. They just flat out blocked it, so that means no one can see it on YouTube. I mean, to be honest, at this point, I wish YouTube would update this to the point where like you could actually see the video of where like the content is coming from that you might have used in your video, because that would help out a lot more. Because I know when I get a claim, I have to go on YouTube and go on the YouTube search and copy and paste the content title, and sometimes I just can't find it. Or when they false claim you, it's like they'll make it so it's a video that isn't even public on YouTube, so that means you won't even be able to find the video with the content that you allegedly used in your video. And it's so pathetic that anyone can get on here and just like do that and just false claim somebody with the content ID system or with the manual claiming system. Like, to be honest, at the end of this, like, YouTube just needs to fix this whole system, but I know they're not going to because they don't care. As long as they're making money, they don't care. That should be their motto. I just made them a new motto, a slogan, whatever you want to call it. As long as we're making money, we don't care. Because honestly, that's what it feels like on here on YouTube now. They only value the corporate companies and they don't care about creators, regardless of the size. Like, Decept has like 150,000 subscribers on YouTube, if I'm correct. And that's actually a pretty big audience compared to somebody who has like 100 subscribers or like 5,000 subscribers like me, or someone who even has like 50,000 subscribers. Like, that's not a lot in the YouTube world. Having a lot of subscribers would be like 20 million or 30 million subscribers, like Markiplier. And sometimes they don't even do things for Markiplier either, but most of the times they do because he's a big content creator on this platform, so they care about him, of course. And honestly, at the end of the day, it just seems like YouTube at this point only cares if you have a lot of money. And if you don't have a lot of money or you're not making a lot of money, then they just don't give a crap about you. And it's quite sad because I feel like YouTube could be making more money if they just put more effort into their website and tried making it better. Because in the long run, I feel like their company as a whole is going to do better if they decide to invest more into fixing the website and making people actually feel satisfied about making content. But anyways, I was looking around on Google and I've actually found their website, and I actually found a page on their site, and it's this page where you can essentially like submit a form to SuperBam about the claim that you got that you think is false. And I mean, at least SuperBam is actually trying to take the initiative for creators, because apparently it looks like quite a bit of claims have actually came out against creators from this company, and they have actually been false because of the content ID system, because YouTube's robot is garbage. And I hope you didn't just find out about this now, because for the longest time with me making content, and I've only been making this type of content for like a year, I've been freaking complaining about this since my first video on YouTube. My first video on YouTube was literally just me talking about other creators getting falsely striked on the platform because I didn't like seeing it happen. And it needs to stop, to be honest. But that's all I got for this video. I just wanted to talk about SuperBam and how people kept getting falsely striked by this company. And I just wanted to tell you guys that it's the content ID system. It's not SuperBam. SuperBam isn't doing this on purpose because these videos sometimes are private. And I'm pretty sure this company isn't trying to go after creators by just spamming false manual claims. I mean, maybe they are and I just don't know about it, but as far as I know, it's the content ID system, because honestly, for the longest time, the content ID system has needed a little bit of work, because honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't seem like it's actually benefiting really anyone on the platform, especially when there are false strikes, except for the really rich people who are the ones who have access to the content ID system. But there's nothing really I can do about it except tell you guys and let you guys know that this is happening on YouTube. So I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you had any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like because it will help it in the algorithm, so essentially more people will be able to see the video. But if you're new to the channel and you like the video, make sure you subscribe with post notifications on so you will never miss an upload. Thank you for being a member. It really means a lot to me that you are supporting the channel by getting a membership. If you want to learn more about memberships and the perks that the memberships offer, make sure you check the link in the description because it shows you exactly with a video on how you can become a member. But anyways, my name is Breone and I will see you in my next video. Peace.